In order to make a profit in the insurance agency business, there are many things to work on. They include commission rates received from insurance companies, overhead expenses, and most of all, payroll. When I talk to newer agency owners, the issue they tell me they most want to improve in order to make more money is what insurance carriers pay them. Let's take a look at this. If the average agency commission rate in a given agency is 12%, what does it do to income to negotiate average rates up to 13%? The answer is it drives revenue up 8%. And while I think this is a worthy goal, and my company actually delivers average commissions much higher than that, this is not the biggest lever you can pull to increase net income or profit. To get the biggest bang for your buck in any situation, you need to look at the biggest opportunity. Where are the biggest numbers or the biggest numbers you can change in your business? They're in payroll. Payroll is the #1 expense in any service business, and this is especially true in an insurance agency. When I think about managing payroll, I tend to want to look at what other businesses like mine are doing. And I like to look at the numbers that bigger businesses are producing as a comparison. After all, I want to be bigger. In the agency business, there's no better place to look than the best practices study produced by Reagan Consulting and the Independent Insurance Agents and Brokers of America. When I compare smaller agencies to larger ones for personal lines support staff, I immediately notice that support staff get paid more in big agencies. And I notice that they service similar sizes of books of business as in small agencies. No juice to squeeze there as long as my service team is handling an average of $205,000 in total revenues per year. What about producers in personal lines? The study shows that the large agencies pay about 10% less for new business, but significantly less for renewal. Large agencies pay an average of 17% to producers for renewal commissions compared to nearly 28% paid by small agencies. This results in a much lower average commission rate paid by the agency to producers. The same thing happens in commercial lines commissions, though it isn't as pronounced as it is in personal lines. What is dramatically different is the size of the book of business being sold per producer and the size of the book of business being serviced by service employees. Both are larger in larger agencies. What can we learn from this? First, smaller agencies pay producers more than they have to. Secondly, smaller agencies can grow their service team into a larger book of business. And third, if smaller agencies will adopt the large agent practice of shifting virtually all service to the service team, that will facilitate the right sizing of CSR portfolios and allow the producer to continue to produce new business. Taken together, these three things have a big impact on spread, which I discussed in my last blog, with the potential to accelerate and improve retention. All of this promotes profitability.